everybody, I'm Mike, and this is the Spelunky Daily Challenge for the 5th of January 2014. And I am recording this commentary in post because I am a big idiot. I screwed up the daily for the 4th and the daily for the 5th by, I guess, not unmuting my microphone. So that was totally a thing that happened. But I recorded a daily today on the 5th for the 6th, and it totally worked, so I don't have to do that anymore. I'm going through my backlog of things that I recorded while I was kind of on my brief hiatus, and yeah, this is one of the things that I had to take care of. Because it's going to be getting posted, and I have to record some gameplay still tonight, and do some more editing and some more rendering, but I also have to play some Borderlands 2 with my brother, so that's another thing that's going to be happening, because gaming for the win. While my guests were in town, they really played a lot of Rogue Legacy. Which is, well, I mean, they had the game on Steam. They bought it during the Steam sale, and I mean, we're here, obviously, couldn't really play it, but it was a game that I had in my Steam library, so they were like, oh, well, do you mind if we try it out? And I was like, yeah, no problem. So they played a lot of Rogue Legacy, and it was really fun to watch. But as it turns out, with my current playstyle, I am terrible at Rogue Legacy. Which is not entirely surprising to me, but is a little surprising to me considering it's a platformer. Now, I don't, purport to be the best platformer ever, or even, that good, but I was hoping that some of my Spelunky skill and some of my time spent in Spelunky would translate. Mind you, it doesn't really translate in Meat Boy or anything like that, so maybe that was an unrealistic expectation. But they were a lot better at Rogue Legacy than I was, and I find that game frustrating. But it's a game that I want to get better at, because it's really, really interesting. For you guys who don't know, I mean, it's a platformer that is based on having your character have different traits, and when your character dies, their offspring, I guess, their heir goes in and picks up the fight, and they have different traits, and different traits and classes and stuff like that, and you can upgrade the traits and the classes and all that stuff with money that you find inside of the levels and stuff. It's really, really interesting. I'm just god-awful terrible at it. And I find it really, really frustrating. I tried to play it after they were gone, I played for about 20 minutes, I was like, nope! Can't do it anymore, so... I don't know, maybe in the future it'll be something that I do a little bit more of. Well, do I fail this? Nope. I know that in a lot of my, practice runs that I've been doing lately, I've been screwing up and throwing the bomb over the web and hitting the spider and then letting the spider drop, which not only led to not getting paste immediately, but also led to a lot of heartache, because dealing with that grandfather spider, if you do not have spiked shoes, is kind of, awful. So. How do I get through here? Do I go? No. Oh yeah, I remember that. But I have... Yeah, if I remember correctly, jump on the wall, boom, put some paste there, or put a bomb with some paste there. Go through that, because I think that's the fastest way to get to that key. Put another bomb there and jump across. There we go. Now we got the key for the Ujedi. Of course, we gotta go get that $500. Because why not? It's right there. It's only being guarded by a lowly spider. I think I figured that that arrow trap hadn't gone off, and then I realized the absolute ridiculousness of that thought. There we go. Matic. And there we go. Oh boy. We grab that stuff. Now, had I been smart... Oh, do I do that? Nope. Had I been smart, I would have just kept on tunneling through and gone to go get that chest. Huh. Hindsight's 2020, huh? Oh well. You kill that spider, snake. Get me some hot emerald action. Gotta go up and get Doug. Uh-oh. Yeah. See, one of the people that was here, totally playing Rogue Legacy now. Which makes me wonder if their flight was cancelled. Or if they're just playing it in an airport. But I would think that would mean that their flight was probably cancelled. Because right now, in, well, I guess all over North America, we have some pretty rough weather going on. But especially here in Canada, going from kind of central Canada where I am in the prairies all the way down to the Maritimes, which is, I guess, what we call the East Coast. And it's looking pretty bad. I know it's, I mean, at times it's practically been, you know, impossible to drive around here. As a matter of fact, we when I was driving my guests back to where they were staying, totally took the ditch. I think I mentioned that in... Oh, you know what? I think I may have mentioned that in one of these videos. But totally didn't have any audio. So, you may have missed that. But yeah, we took the ditch. I mean, everybody was okay. We took the ditch very softly. I was driving. Yeah, it totally wasn't a big deal. We kind of hit a snow rut and lost a little bit of control, but I mean, we were going very slowly because the weather was bad, and just kind of took the ditch and kind of went vroom, very, very softly, and everybody was okay. Nobody was even really shaken, and we just kind of rocked the van back and forth, and got out and continued on our way very slowly to our destination. So. At this point, I'm probably wondering if that arrow trap has gone off. And, yeah, ooh, oh yeah! I remember that. Got Doug the Pug being a sneaky little ninja. Defying death by dodging arrows there. Oh, the ghost, yeah, Ghost is on his way. We're kind of freaking out here. Put that down. Grab some ropes. Yeah, all these ropes. Why can't I hold all these ropes? We got 20 ropes, but 3 bombs. Actually, I'm pretty well set up in terms of items at this point, but 20 ropes, really? Come on. What's the point of that? You're right. Gotta get rid of the blue frog, because we got lots of hate for the blue frog. And oh yeah, the black market's over there. There you go, it's right there. And then we still gotta use a freaking bomb. But at least the blue frog gets eaten, so that's totally a plus. And then get this crate. Get through. Pop a hole in here. Deal with the bees. The bees! No, the bees! Because we want that royal jelly, yo. Mind you, well, I was going to say, at this point we have 6 health, but we have 5, which is still pretty good for me anyway at this point, because I have a tendency to get hit a lot, because I'm kind of terrible. Probably, oh no, I was going to say I'm probably going to take damage there again, but here we go. Where would that be? I think at this point I was looking for the queen bee. And then I was like, it's not really worth it. Let's take the medic and freeze. And then we'll go to the black market. And the black market. At this point I don't have any bombs, so I've got a bunch of other good stuff. And a bunch of others. And then this BS happens. It says, hey, you can't do that. Why? Why can I not buy things legitimately? That is what I want to know, game. Why can I not buy things legitimately? I was pretty upset by that. I got robbed by the game. Anyway, if you like this episode or you just want to support the series, feel free to go ahead and click on that good old like button. If you haven't subscribed and you feel like that's something that you may want to do, that button is down there as well. If you have any positive or negative feedback, or you just want to compare scores, either to chart your progress alongside of mine, or to show off that you're a better Spelunky player than I am, feel free to put all that in the comment section down below. If you want to join me on Facebook or on Steam, you can do that by clicking on one of the links in the description down below, and it'll bring you to right where you need to go. But I have been Mike, you have been you, and this has been the Spelunky Daily Challenge without audio, well, without commentary, that was added post-production for the 5th of January 2014. I hope this wasn't too painful. We'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.